go, Jimmy. Buckle your seatbelt.
And
5 minutes.
And both fighters have to be ready for that kind of pacing. In terms of, I don't see a lot of setup for the clinches, a lot of setup for the strikes, and there they are, right into the clinch.
Taylor already looking to make this a very physical fight. She has experience at a higher weight class, and she thinks that that might be advantage in terms of the grappling department, which we really haven't seen a lot from her.
You know, that's the question, is things like this an advantage or a disadvantage? The great thing about fighting in general is there's no perfect body type for it. It's how you use the advantages you have. You see on the inside, Taylor shorter, stockier, a little bit stronger. She's keeping the inside position. And if you're Lima, you don't want to be up against a fence like this.
Tweet at us at Phoenix Rising tonight. Might be able to see your tweet up on the screen. These two strawweights really in one of those battles against the fence that, you know, sometimes the fans don't really necessarily appreciate, but man, it is grueling.
It's awful. One of the worst part of MMA training.
The face you just made me realize how much you remembered it.
It's absolutely awful, but up against the fence, getting your back skin ripped off day after day, working drills like this sucks.
And Lima being the taller fighter, I mean, she can use that head position. She's almost using her shoulder in the place of head position because of the significant height and reach difference that we see here.
What I'm curious about is, will she drop levels, will she commit to the takedown, be content with this kind of positional game and win the round?
She looks to be looking for that outside reap.
Pull it off the fence, though.
Call that the Cormier 1 in our gym.
Exactly. Key is to hook that, pull off.
Taylor really seems a little bit stymied in terms of her ability to get the underhook and get the ability to turn Lima's back to the cage. Now she's able to turn her.
What she really wants to do is break off and use that power punching. Does not want to get in this clinch game, I don't think.
Taylor does some of her best work at space, but we have seen her be more of a counter puncher. Is this an example of the tournament causing you to kind of fight outside your normal skill set?
A little bit, yeah. But I thought we'd see more footwork from her to avoid this kind of position. I think all fighters was willing to commit to trips and sweeps.
Taylor also said coming into this fight that she is all about getting that finishing bonus, but I think Lima's height and length giving her a little bit of trouble right now. She is in the dominant position, though. I shouldn't necessarily take credit away from her in this moment.
Can she keep her there?
Exactly.
Back and forth of always being against the fence, and you're pointing towards you. You're giving the judges a coin flip kind of round, and she doesn't want that.
She looked to drop her levels there momentarily, but Lima's defense held tight.
Now, a situation like this, right as she's pumping in, this is the time to break away, make it about the box, and she's holding there against the fence.
Perhaps it is the reach and distance that she doesn't want to deal with, but she did well in the UFC against a lot of taller fighters. Lima lands a very nice knee to the head there.
You got 2 minutes left, let's go!
It's funny, it's like a Mike Tyson fight back. Well, he's a shorter fighter. Yeah, but he was always the shorter fighter. It's a disadvantage he's used to having. Same thing for Taylor.
Lima now finding a home for some of those knees.
That might turn the tide in a close fight.
It could, as close as this fight is. I mean, it could just be those strikes in the clinch that don't necessarily do fight-changing damage, but they're scoring points.
All you need is round-changing damage for this.
We're already well past halfway in this fight. Almost just 1 minute left to work. Taylor's still in search of a takedown, possibly.
I wouldn't go for the takedown strategy right now. I'd back off and try to land that punch. Lima's so far doing good work in the clinch.
Taylor does have that power, too. She's got 3 knockouts to her credit, just the 1 submission. There she looks to break away, Jimmy.
Gotta do it safely.
But Lima's plumb tight. Yep. Oh, my gosh.
Too long with the arms. That's what's drawing her in.
She's in on a single.
Gotta commit the hips now to get it, but not
Short
with that
time
arm trap.
for Taylor to get this done, Jimmy. Oh, and she does. It looked like Lima briefly dropped down.
That's not going to be enough. She needs to capitalize on position. She wasn't able to do that.
And this really is the experience of Juliana Lima going to work here. She's not known as a wrestler, but really showing some very good awareness in these clinch exchanges.
Not known as a wrestler, but neither is my opponent, so that's where I'm going to go.
Potentially a good strategy in this fight, although, again, I don't know who the judges are going to give the nod to here, Jim.
Lima, I think, a bit more successful. Landed a couple knees. She was controlling the position, I think, most of the time. But once again, a close fight. We'll see how the judges go with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now go to the scorecards, having completed one round of action. Judge at cage side, Greg DeFilbus, scores the contest 10-9 in favor of Taylor. Judge at cage side, Stephen Graham, scores it 10-9 in favor of Lima. And Judge Kevin Champion scores the contest 10-9 for your winner by split decision and advancing to the semifinals of the Strawweight Tournament, Juliana Lima.